Hey guys, it's me Jake from JakeMan21642. I know I already have a video of this car on my channel, but as I said, once it was cleaned up that I would do a proper full tour of it, and here we go. Today I bring you a video of this 1992 Volvo 240 DL. This is the cleanest 240 DL I have ever seen in my life. This car is absolutely perfect, and I'll admit it, I am jealous of whoever buys this. As you can see, it's finished off in a graphite pearl exterior, and the body is in excellent condition. This car has never been in an accident. The body is completely straight. As you can see along the back, you have your single port exhaust on this side, and your very nice typical old car bumpers. Up here, you do have your Volvo and 240 badges, as well as your trunk release in the middle. Along the back of this one, you have your fuel cap right here, as you can see. And down here, this one is riding on Michelin tires. They are P185/70 R14s. So you do have 14-inch steel wheels with the original Volvo wheel covers on this one. As you can see along the back, it does have a rear defroster. And along the side, all the glass and everything is in perfect shape. You have your mirrors on this one, which are in perfect shape as well. And your Volvo badge right there. Up front, you do have halogen headlights. And everything up front is in perfect condition. The lights aren't cloudy at all or anything. And of course, your classic Volvo grille. So we'll go ahead, step inside of this one. It does have your original Volvo key fob, or not even a key fob, just your key, which is in perfect condition. And coming up to the door, now this is probably one of my favorite parts, just because I've owned many cars that don't have keyless entry. When you come up to the door and lock it, every single door will lock, and when you unlock it, they all unlock at once. Inside, this one does have the off-black cloth interior, and probably another one of my favorite parts is just the doors. The way they open and close are like vault doors. And you can see just how thick they are right there. I can't even get my hand around it. This one does have the cloth interior, which honestly on these, the cloth always holds up better than the leather, and it shows. It's in perfect shape inside. You have your typical 240 headrests, which are padded, as you can see. And along the door, it's all soft touch material up here. You have a padded armrest, more your cloth, all your power windows. Speaker right here, which does have the original Volvo cover on it. Let's go ahead, start this one up. It does have the original 240 floor mats as well. Now, coming inside, this one does show 3,774 miles, but just like every other 240, the speedometer and the odometer have been replaced. They go out on these, it's very common. But inside of here, this one does include the documentation for when the odometer was replaced. As you can see down there, mileage in. So it was replaced around 124,000 miles. It was replaced at this dealership, of course. So at least it was owned by someone who immediately brought it in and got that taken care of. Let's go ahead, start it up. Just insert the key right here. And it starts up absolutely perfect. And the vehicle isn't cold. It was just running and driving. It's just the way the gauge is. It kind of takes it a second to reach operating temperature. Now, the first thing coming in here, the air conditioning in this vehicle has been converted to R134A, and it is absolutely ice cold. So, inside of this 240, already went over the door. As I mentioned, it's all nice, soft touch material up here. You have your door handle. Down here are your window controls, your rear window lock, and all four windows do work perfect. And most of them are actually pretty fast, considering just how old this car is. But everything on the door is perfect. You do have some storage down here. Coming up on the dash, you have your headlights, fog lights up here, as well as the gauge dimmer right there. And everything on the dash, again, high quality, nice material, fits together perfect. You do have your Volvo High Mileage Club badge right here, which the previous owner did add. You can remove it if you want, but I love the way that it looks. and it shows that this car has just a story to tell. Right here, this one does have the standard steering wheel, which in typical 90s cars is a very thin wheel, and it has very nice and light power steering once the car is moving. This thing is just a joy to drive. And as you can see, even the wheel, I mean, the wheel on this is in better shape than my 10-year-old car is. Over here, you have your turn signal, and it also will control your brights. Right here, your windshield wiper controls. In the center, this one does have the original tape deck from the factory right here, and it does work. Once you cut it on, you just gotta wait a second for the power antenna to come up, and it works perfect. And it actually sounds pretty good. You do have your bass and treble, tape player up here with your rewind and all that, eject. Right here, do have all of your presets and everything up there, and a little display. Down here, 2 air vents. You do have cigarette lighter right there. And this vehicle is a non-smoker. It does not smell like smoke or anything in here. It is very clean. Rear defrost, hazards. Right there is your AC controls, as well as your passenger seatbelt light. You have your temperature adjustment. You can change between having the air come out of these vents or have the air come out of the floor. Recirc and fan controls right there. Down here, this one is equipped, since it's a 92, with the 4-speed automatic transmission. Way down for 1. When you're in drive, you can press that and it will turn overdrive off. And right here, go ahead and show you all the shifters out. You have an ashtray. Down here is some more storage, and it is nice, felt lined. In the middle, you can see the gauges. You do have a quartz clock on the edge, your speedometer in the middle, as well as your engine temperature and fuel gauge. That light is just the parking brake light, as you can see. Back here, you have some more storage, as well as this little kind of cell phone holder thing. Right here, you can see the seats. They are just in perfect condition. Headrest up here, and they're so comfortable. You have your manually dimming review mirror, as well as your visors. And this does have a vinyl headliner. Just actually, like most older Hondas from the 90s, it has a vinyl headliner, which is very nice because vinyl will never sag like most cloth headliners, especially here in the South. You have your dome light up here in the center, which also does work. Just overall, this thing is in perfect shape. You can see the visibility is excellent in here. You have these very nice thin pillars. So 7.5 minutes into this video, we'll go ahead and put the window down and walk around the car and show you the rest of it. Open the door and release the hood right here. Now, coming to the back seat of this vehicle, I figured since I'm 6'2" and I sat with the seat pretty far back, that it wouldn't be the best amount of back seat space, but that's really not the case. As you can see, coming into the back seat, you just have a fantastic amount of room. I mean, like I said, I'm 6'2", this seat is pretty much all the way back, and my knees aren't even touching, and it's a very, very plush and comfortable seat. You have the same headrest back here. So in the center, you do have an armrest, which will fold down. This one does come with this kind of accessory thing. It is a trash can in the middle, or just a storage container. You could easily take it out, but it just kind of sits there and sticks under the carpets. That way it'll stay. And this does have the original carpeted floor mats in the rear, as well as the speaker covers. So we'll go ahead and step out of this one. And as I mentioned, all of the power windows do work perfect. Coming to the trunk of this vehicle, go ahead and release it right there. And as you can see, you have an excellent amount of storage space. This vehicle does have a very large trunk. You can see spare tire, original jack, all of that are over here. And up here you do even have your original guides on how to use the jack, as well as some battery warnings, how to jump start the car, all of that. You can see the back seat from this side. And up front, this is just a pristine car. Inside of here, as I showed, it does have the original owner's literature, which not only comes with this, stating when the odometer was replaced, it also has some more service receipts, all of the original maintenance and warranty information, as well as the original owner's manual, which has this beautiful wagon on it. And as you can see, things were nice and simple back in 1992. That was all the owner's literature you need. Most new cars, the brochure is that size. But all of this will be included with the vehicle. And as you can see, this is all nice and felt lined too. And it even does come with an extra pack of ceramic fuses and a fuse puller. Coming up front, you can see the halogen headlights on this one. And up underneath the hood, go ahead and release it right here. This one is equipped with the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder engine, which is running absolutely perfect. And as you can see up under here, you do have a original Volvo battery, which was replaced in 2012. It has been retrofitted to R134A in 2006, and that was done at this dealership. You have some of your different vacuum hose routing. Right here were different services that were done. It had a transmission service at 113, cooling system service at 105. Right there's more proof it has been retrofitted. And different VIN number plates, things like that. I mean, everything that should be here is here on this car. Go ahead, bring this back down. Nice and solid hood close. We'll go ahead, step back inside and cut this one off. And like I said, the air conditioning in this thing is ice cold. And as you can hear, it runs perfect. So we'll go ahead, put the automatic driver's side window back up, and cut the vehicle off right here. Cut the headlights off as well, and remove the key. As always, this vehicle is for sale at Volvo of Richmond, here in Richmond, Virginia. If you are interested in this vehicle, please let Volvo of Richmond know you saw this video. Thanks for watching.